it's gonna be in it. Besides, we should probably make sure everything's set up still correctly.
And actually, I'm gonna load. I am gonna load back into Skyhold. This is just before we let the birds on.
I don't think so. This thing is far away.
Well, I'm gonna save just in case it is. New save. Just in case it's farther back and there's stuff we didn't do. I'm gonna load to this milestone. And hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode.
Alright, we're good.
Welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dark Age! Dark Age!
This time with more party.
I know you guys can't see me, I'm waving. Hi guys, what's up? I'm here. I'm slightly hungry and
well, there is still pizza left over.
That's not what I'm hungry for. What I'm hungry for I currently can't get due to the fact that I have to pay a high amount to do it. And we only have a half a holy shit. That did we drink?
Well, each one of us had two, and
is this my cup?
And Danny had one.
Where's your cup? Where's her cup?
She probably took it down.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. This is something we didn't do. Do you remember what you picked?
I don't think so.
Take time to manage to recover.
There's something we needed in here, though. I don't know what I picked. I have to go back to the old video, which means might as well just go to the other one because what we did is done. Why would we need to change what we did?
So that they can see, you know, the start of the quest.
They can see it on the other video.
They can.
Let's go to the other video. If this is as far, if we have to do everything we had to do, I'm not doing it all over again. Just go to the other one.
Alright, so. What was the thing that I forgot to do that we reloaded because of?
You have to get, there's a ring outside. Just talk to everybody outside. Only at 45 court approval then. Because we're a human warrior.
From the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war.
Stay in there.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Who picked red? Like, I want to know who the name of the person who picked red as the color.
What do you mean?
For the Inquisition, why is it red? Don't you dare go in the gate. I will strangle you within an inch of your life. So,
It's been too long since I've had any word from Vadois.
I think we need like 5 Allah statues. But yeah, there's a Hala statue out here.
We got it.
Are you
That
sure?
I do now.
Are you sure? We've probably been to the Winter Palace, dipshit. Oh yeah, we got one. Just keep wondering if they find something to talk to.
So, where's the ring and how do I get the...
You talk to the people in the fucking courtyard, dipshit. There you go. That's who you need to talk to.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbéliard, enchanted by the Commander. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is it valuable?
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
You should have done an interesting stratagem. You idiot.
Why?
Because we get fucking more court approval.
Alright.
Remember, this is a fucking game.
I know, but...
Stop acting like a nice guy and be smart about what we do here. Why do we have like an invisible shield?
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbéliard, enchanted by the Commander. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Interesting stratagem.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Comtesse that you treasure her gift? Or just gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
like I said.
Assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know. Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
We can easily get it to 100. We just don't want to get it over 100.
Why?
Because the game really said itself.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette.
You just missed the Great Black
Every
Mountain
word,
too, you idiot.
every
No, I already
gesture,
completed
measure
that.
can
Did you?
evaluate
Yeah.
this.
You sure?
Yeah.
The blackmail hunt?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll believe you. You're still an idiot.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
You are just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. Unraste watch over us all.
Did you have to be snarky to her?
But I did do the Great Blackmail hunt.
Did you have to be snarky to the woman we're trying to have sex with?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure. I heard that.
You heard nothing, you know. And also, you know, there is an easy way you could check if I did the Great Blackmail hunt.
Hmm.
Watch the last bit of the video, but that would be intelligent.
Well.
I friend.
Let's see.
Doesn't really matter. We have more important things to do.
I can go back if we didn't do it.
Yeah, except if we, I don't feel like sitting here restarting the same thing over and over again because somebody's an idiot and doesn't do it the first time.
I only ever heard of Stone Hollow as a
Since
mission.
you didn't do it. Congratulations, my co-host is a complete retard.
Yes, he is. Apparently. Well,
Stop.
you know what? I'm saving because I'm gonna go to the places where it should be, and if they aren't there, then I did it. And you're actually being overly cautious. AKA an idiot.
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Someone should be consulting the tome right now.
Well, excuse me for doing multiple things, because I'm able to multitask.
No, you're not.
Yeah. You can't multitask.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
It's not loading right now. That's too fucking far. Come on, you piece of crap. The tome is not cooperating. Why did you have to get the flimsy digital tomes? Why couldn't you get the real one?
You know, you could buy the physical tome too.
So I don't use the tome for this game. I do what every great RPG explorer does. And explore!
Where has that search gone?
I'm almost certain I did it because there's literally no places I could be.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Because this would be probably one of the other listening posts, and there should be blackmail material that I should be finding, and I'm not. Because something is right here.
Go to the west storage closet, you dipshit.
The West Storage Closet?
West storage closet.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
There must be something here.
There's someone else in here. I mean, there's that.
Is there anything else for the Great Blackmail Hunt?
There's not in here. Not in here.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
And to be fair, we haven't
I'm
used
sure
the
you know how
tome
to
that
handle
much.
Most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
They sound like a fun bunch.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
And one of the others as well.
You
That's
were
kind of
just
more
full
important.
of joy
You
and
idiot.
lightness.
We would actually warn the others, not try to make a fucking light of the fact that it's fucking high, we can fuck everything up, we just did. Stop trying to make everything fucking funny.
No, because warning the others doesn't actually do
It doesn't matter, it would be what we would actually say. We wouldn't say it to be, hey, we're like making light of the situation. It's, hi, we realize the situation sucks, we make sure everybody else knows about it.
Really, this game doesn't think you know what a corpse is.
Apparently not. Apparently not. We're about to make a corpse.
No, we aren't, actually.
No, you're not. You're going to be the corpse.
Can Gaspar take us through without the bottle?
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
I heard.
Interesting.
Stop, go back. You'll reappear in a minute.
What is Gaspar? Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, that's useful.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're gonna walk around
If
this
nothing
whole place.
else, the
Talk to the
Inquisition
noble.
and Gaspar make sitting notes. You know how fine it is.
Need to have this jacket let out a little.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Hey, it's almost like someone we didn't bring in our team is here.
She comes anyway.
Yeah.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please,
I have hoped to tour the Royal Garden Palace. It's
I
our
have heard
business.
they are the finest in the Empire.
I'd call it more of an
Such a pity
antechamber
they won't
myself.
see you. No one asked you.
Because sometimes there are actually listen spots up here.
Any news of Paragon Blanca?
Not Sister King.
So, anything else great blackmail hunt in here at the moment?
I don't know, let me see.
I believe Gaspar runs it in Paris.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Just wait.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars.
Don't move.
Purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor...
There it is! Oh, shut up, don't move. Don't move.
Allegra, Portia,
Oh, we did bring her.
Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine, Lord Dorian Pavus, member
Hello,
of the
Dorian.
Circle Varantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azaria. Her ladyship, my bulls each, of course. Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Conley, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Light, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the
I think there's
Divine.
one more person.
Yes, there is.
And we have a visitor.
Hello.
Hello.
Ambassador of the
Oh, now he looks
Inquisition.
confused. My balls each, of course.
I know, you love that one.
I love that line. Plus, Sarah's fucking awesome.
I know.
Why you have to be walking so slow? You can run up to them.
And Josephine is taking a bit to get up here.
It's Josephine that's fucking slow as shit.
Alright. Let's see. Let's do some partying.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your
Intriguing.
arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
It's obviously not.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Haram Shiral?
That's, I wouldn't, I don't know. I can't
I've
do it.
never
really.
seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Still wish Liliana was a romance option in this game.
You want a squeaky first, don't you?
You know you do too.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him? Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montier.
Another lady Montier.
Delighted
Come on,
to meet
you're not gonna be snarky there? You're snarky everywhere else, but you're not snarky there.
I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins? Yvette, everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
I love every bit of it.
Oh, awful. They drove everywhere practically a carpet of skulls over a river
Awful.
Good job. I think you may have, Any tales about Josephine? Yes, tales about Josephine.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and... Yvette, stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the... No. She once told the Duke of... Absolutely not. She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking. Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Entirely true.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon. Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet? I must wait for my inspiration. And I must wait for your tutor's bits.
Ha!
Enjoying the ball?
I see many. The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent. Yvette. Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Cafe Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Which powers did the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held her throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Agreed. Good general does not necessarily make good king.
Another time.
Good soldiers do not always make good kings.
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
We can hope this is a sign of things to...
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie? It may not have been wise to do that. Is it true?
Find. Yeah, there you go. The sale.
I heard Celine was having the entire week.
Beats Squire.
But the timing.
As a bastard.
Why would she do such a thing now?
What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Are you kidding? Do it.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Brianna is freaking funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these wimpy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait for yourself. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Do we have the nobility knowledge perk?
We do.
Good. Get us to 60. Get us to 60. Quarter from.
We might already be there.
We're not. We're 55. It says on like one of those things.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's why we need to eat it up. I've consulted the tome, and the tome speaks to me. Cullen, yes, talk to Cullen!
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
You have a virus. You have a virus.
You ever tried to follow? Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
Not enjoying the party?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Do you have any advice?
Parisian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
We'll talk later.
I'll wait your sit.
How the Emperor's fort might be the
Have you heard from him?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Checking all the balconies for stuff.
That's probably a good idea. Gaspadron, that's all. What isn't that medicine? Gaspadron ruin everything. Did you talk to Liliana yet?
No.
Find fucking Liliana and handing shit to her. It's
She's not in this room. I think she's back here. Because the game wants me to come through here.
That makes sense. I think she's there, and then she comes back in. I think we visit her again.
I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has a cult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Is it an apostate in court?
Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court.
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
Magical language.
You think she's controlling the mind of the court? That's power.
Yes, that's totally what she's doing.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Liliana looks really good in that, by the way.
Is it wrong of me to want to pin her against the wall? I mean, sorry. Was I thinking out loud there?
Yes. You were thinking out loud. Loudly.
Talk to Cassandra.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Oh, dude, you can't get past us. Stop trying.
I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusement.
I agree with this woman.
We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
Support the Civil War?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
So, any more blackmail stuff, either in here or the...
I stopped looking at it.
You did?
You have to find it yourself. A little more focused on other things, somewhat more important. Get that fucking shit up.
Leave us.
Right there?
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room. The one of the guard. Statuette.
Might be something here. Better take
Money.
a closer look.
Money, money, money!
Money!
Okay, you're done. You just failed.
By the way, you're a terrible tome consultant.
Hmm? I know. But now I'm a little bit doing other things. What are we looking for? Go back. I'll come back soon.
I know, but in the meantime, I can check the rest of this room.
Talk to him.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
Gaspard is your nephew.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time.
Now we're at 60.
We'll find the Dowager. Oh, wait, it's back.
Boring.
It'll be back. It has to be.
I'm gonna look at the other stuff.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's betrayal.
Felipe is a jerk!
Does it say?
Yeah, trust me. That's what I would do anyway.
Selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elfin maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me, right? You are too kind, Inquisitor.
We only really got 10 after that.
That Weinstein is never coming.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
See if it's boring.
Boring.
Just gossip.
Will eventually be it.
I know. It might take a while, it seems like.
Gives us time.
Well, well. What's this?
I am not told you are taking it home.
Good to know.
Finally get it.
Yes.
Gotta find Liliana. And some of this crap in.
Lady von Blanchard, Duchess of Valmont.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor. Lady Nightingale. Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fey by Andresti?
Gardener Valmontagne and Paramount.
Look at Lady Cambian's slippers. Trimmed with pearls.
She is so in her element.
Yep.
Emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
Shoes.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambian's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambian acquire such a grand shoe? What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions. No?
Yeah. These little things like this show just how good she is at her job.
Oh! You seem different.
You're different than Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Sharal, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
What do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
That's information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Sharal is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Lord Inquisitor.
So the Dowager. Character dance. Just go to character dance, trust me.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantia?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
Antidote to Faye, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you noticed anything odd this year?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening, my lady.
No blackmail opportunities in there.
I didn't see any, but then again, I'm not really looking. I'm looking at other things that we need to worry about more.
Like?
How to get the thing we want.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
You have no idea about whisper, whisper, whisper.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Lords now. Should we consider that before facing the Cardinal? Did you hear what Gaspard said to Germain? He's bold.
Germain knows that she spied better than the rest of the council. You see that panic to the ship.
My Lord Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
And she wants my help.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood. But the night is still young.
That's bad.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm not
What do you mean, a young boy of 5 years? She certainly always has.
Moving the what?
Wait, the short one mage actually was.
Let's see, he was carried out by his ear.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Other than an overabundance of lavender perfume? No, nothing extraordinary.
Try not to get too drunk while I'm gone.
You ask so much of me.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's better estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos this Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
What are you looking for?
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Close. What are you looking for?
Alright, I'm at 90 right now. Before I climb up there, see if there are any more great blackmail hunts.
You realize you come back to this area.
I do.
I know, I'm not really caring about it. Because I already had an hour into this. Doing all this running around and taking actual gameplay away from stuff. By the way, now you're in a timed area.
I know.
So don't fuck shit up.
I know there's something I need to find up here that... Holla?
Holla.
And a great blackmail hunt.
Interesting. You got the holla, right?
Yeah.
Good. Either you can pause it by hitting the thing. Not that pause button.
What?
Not that pause button. It's not a pause button, you idiot.
I'm
talking about actually pausing it as in, you know, what you did when you actually have to tell people what to do. That pause. There's nothing else in here.
Just making sure.
There's nothing else in here. Don't pick anything up until I tell you. What is your record for right now?
85.
86. You have to like this in the right order. I know what the order is.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Take him and tell you flat out what it is. What are you looking for?
The descriptions of their...
Yeah, do it in fucking order.
Yeah, I was looking for the descriptions. It's in order of when they reigned.
Yeah, I know, and I have it sitting in front of me.
Yeah, but I didn't want you to. I wanted to figure it out by
I
reading
can
the
figure it out without even having to look. I remember what it is.
Well, then tell me.
There? Go back.
Oh, got it wrong already.
No, you didn't.
Go this way?
Yes. Because you take the second. Turn around. Start on the other end. Oh, that end. Should be it. Should call the second. And Florian should be last. Oh, I got it wrong, huh? Next time, listen to me. Don't pick up the letter.
Why not?
Because you need to pick something else up and it'll start a timer after you pick the other thing up. And we do a lot of running. Unless you already picked the letter up. There should be something in there. Did you already pick the letter up?
No, I must not have.
You probably did. You have to use that. There's no option.
You mean that letter?
That's not... I don't know. No! Yeah, you picked up the...
That's the bell.
Shit. Well then pause it. Pause it. Pause it! Because I need to see if there's something you fucked up somewhere.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm looking for hollow statues, you idiot. Which one of those two? Go. Go. Wait, no, don't go down the lattice, you idiot. Go to the fucking library.
I already did, but okay, I can go back up.
Go back up. Go to the library.
I have 2 hollow statues so far. I used 1.
Go. Show them to the library. No. Those doors on the side there. That should be the way out. Don't worry about investigating. You can come back here later. Oh, you missed the door. Go back! Down. That way. No! The other way! Don't worry about investigating. Turn around! Go! Give me it. Seriously, you have a time limit on this thing. You don't have time to wander around aimlessly. I'm telling you to go fucking this way, you idiot. Shit. Fuck. And now you're wasting time. Because now I have no choice but to do it this way.
You want to be fashionably late.
It is fashionably late now.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Get out of the way.
Don't worry, I will reload if I have to.
You have to. The problem we have is it's not gonna matter if it's not what I think it's at. Should be waiting for
Something
the
here. Better take a closer look.
This should have been waiting through the fucking library. Is that the first or second bell?
We're about to find out.
Well, well. What have we here?
And then we're going to have to go back there, which means we're going to start losing stuff again.
Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith.
No, we actually have to go again.
Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the
I know, but after that we're going to have to go back in that area we were just in, which is out of bounds.
I know.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even
Sorry, you're too busy ogling.
Damn, I was distracted by the sexiness.
You may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening,
Very naughty.
hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
That's a good question.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you?
I wouldn't mind her
If anything
guarding
were to
my
happen
body.
to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than me.
Well, she's got a point. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
If you truly want answers, help me find them.
I already told you. I must return to protect the Empress. Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Deventer. What comes next will be most exciting.
I love her. I want to make sweet, sweet love to her all night long.
Wow!
What?
Look at my...
Turn around. I saw that. You can actually go back and do that stuff now, theoretically.
I have 95 court approval.
Yeah, I hope we get that shit from the fucking thing.
I am not mad about this.
I'm mad about the fact that I have no idea where the fucking library was. That's because of fucking... That should have been late. Remember?
I know. I haven't even turned in stuff, and I'm not gonna yet, because you said you don't want to go over 100. And I'm afraid if I turn it in, I will. What?
When they show Iron Ball, it's always a male. It's like, dude, come on, females want to get in on that action.
Still good.
Did you figure out how to get in? Where the fuck was the door at? All the way to the other fucking end, of course.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Well,
now I'm going to walk around for blackmail spots, because there's probably going to be more generated.
I don't think there's any over here.
Well, there will be more that have been generated now. Or there should be, anyway.
Just what you think. Still go to the ballroom yet. That's the ballroom. That's not where you want to go.
Why not?
Because I don't want you going in there until we forget everything out of the fucking library.
I was just in the library. I found the blackmail document in there.
Did you get everything out of the fucking library?
I believe I did. Didn't go in here. Of course it is.
Get rid of anything that's crap. We've sucked in some of this stuff.
We don't need to do that just yet.
Yeah, Doug, how about we start doing it now? Because, that could have been something that would have been good for fucking Sarah. Don't argue with me on this shit, because I know what I'm talking about.
Here, you can do this. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink while I have a chance.
What's our shield at? Is that our shield? What was our shield?
Careful, remember our weapons are not equipped, so you could easily wind up accidentally throwing away our weapons.
I'm well aware of this. Well, you know what? We're never going to use coal, are we?
No, but I would actually wait to start going through our inventory until we're in combat and we have wearing our armor and weapons, so we don't accidentally throw away something.
Except if that was a weapon that was fucking better than what she currently carries. You know what? I can get rid of this shit. Go ahead into the barn.
There's nothing we're missing? I'm gonna save before I do this, just in case it puts me over. I'm returning my stuff to Liliana.
Probably will.
We're about to find out now, won't we?
Yep.
That's why God invented the save game.
Or just don't do it yet.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Yep.
But I like being at 100 for now.
Stop. Turn around. You need to talk to people. Wait, not them. Everybody we do. Okay, you know.
What were you gonna say?
How about you just go down and keep going? And go onto the balconies to talk to all 3 people that we need to talk to.
Inquisitor Trevelyan.
He would squeaky her.
You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about Celine Gaspard?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war against Ferelden and fought a dozen skirmishes on the Navarran border. He's a simple man. Simple men aren't hard to manipulate. Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire. But reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise. Reason doesn't choose radical change, however sorely it may be needed.
I had a question about you, Brielle.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have...
Yes, next to each other.
There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating.
You know what's really funny?
You harbor more
You trained as a
resentment
champion,
against
didn't
Celine
you?
Yeah.
We could have
But
gotten
she
it. We
died
could have
after
kept that
inviting
shit.
me here. The court would certainly pin her death on me. An
What do you mean?
elf assassinating the Empress?
Because we get an extra plus 20 approval rating.
Across all
Don't
Thegas
get us fraud.
would be purged. That cannot happen.
That would put us over, though, because we were at 90.
I didn't take you for
It's
a
a
gossip
special
monger,
dialogue option.
Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
We'll speak more later, ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Yes, what is she doing?
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always
What is she
delighted
doing?
to speak with you, of course.
Oh, she's drunk, man.
Unfortunately occupied.
Look, give us the bottle!
Until next time, Inquisitor.
No?
Do take care. Enjoy the masquerade.
Keep talking to... Guess what? I'm just some shit all
Is
over.
there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
I found something.
Yeah.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. He's made a lot of threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns Ambassador Briala. She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard, and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable!
After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
The people have infiltrated every part of the Winter Palace.
This is extremely alarming, Inquisitor.
She could be spying on our every word. How exciting.
Okay, there are 2 rooms we need to get into in the royal quarter.
What's I'm looking for?
Find out how many hollow statues I need to get
I
into.
think it's 3 in 1. Let's find out. I think it's 5 for the 1.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
And she throws the best parties.
They don't know how that's gonna help.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations. It seems strange to hold peace talks during the ball.
The nobility must do things very differently in Moscow.
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are given time for reflection and contemplation.
We must never forget that life is both bitter and sweet.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial Army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briala has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against alienages.
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience would prove disastrous.
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
My friend, come in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I discovered something you might be interested in. It's about you, in fact. Want to tell me why you were threatening the members of the Council Heralds?
The language of politics, Inquisitor. If you cannot bribe politicians, you threaten them into backing down. Most of the Council are Celine's lapdogs. There was little chance I could win their support any other way.
Yeah, that's the special dialogue.
I understand you're a chevalier. I've undergone similar training.
Ah, yes. A popular topic of conversation.
Oh?
You may not wear the title, but to study. The free marcher turned knight. You've captured imaginations.
I could match the best.
Minor details. I could best the finest chevaliers.
You have the arrogance for it. Come. We are kindred spirits, you and I. Brothers in arms must stand together. Find a drink, and we shall toast to it.
I have a question about the peace talks. What will be going on in these negotiations?
We will whittle one another down with words until we are bored into agreement. Celine will talk circles around us, that elf will glower and cast suspicion everywhere. And I will get very drunk. Somehow, by the time they stop serving drinks, our war will be ended. Politics.
I'll toast to that.
And I will get very drunk.
I'll toast to the drunk, Bob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we gotta have a toast.
I'm doing a double. Don't drink it yet. I'm doing a mix.
Because of course you are.
Because of course we do. Come on. Come on. You may end up with more than me. That's because of the way it's for. I'm not a bartender. Fuck. Do it. Salutant!
Yeah, salute.
Makes it easier to wash it down, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah!
And I will get very...
And I will get very drunk. I think we're not playing.
Oh, you sound less than pleased, and if the drinks run out?
If the drinks run out, yes.
What calamities befall us if they stop serving drinks early?
If we're lucky, another war will break out.
I cannot abide the game.
I prefer my enemies armed and facing me. I like clear winners and losers. Give me a battlefield, Inquisitor. I will show you who the victors are. When I am Emperor, there will be changes. No more of this courtier's nonsense. The nobles may not like it, but after a few lose their heads, they'll fall in line.
So, in other words, he wants to be a tyrant.
Yeah.
I can't abide tyrancy.
You didn't extend this invitation out of the goodness of your heart, Brandon.
As you might have guessed, I'm not the most political man. If the nobles believe the Inquisition supports me, it will help in negotiations. And I take joy in watching the scandalized expressions when they see us together.
What can you tell me about Celine and Brianna?
Brianna may be called ambassador, but she is purely a spy. She works towards some hidden agenda. Elves have no place in politics. Her presence here is suspicious. Celine is a skilled player.
3 hollers.
She knows how to get her way with a few words and a smile. But the game is a farce. I will prove that a few hundred chevaliers are better than diplomats.
I have a question about the peace talks. What are you hoping to achieve at the negotiations?
I intend to take back what is rightfully mine. Celine stole the crown through politicking, but I am the rightful emperor of Orlais. The Empire has been mired in intrigue for too long. We need a clear course of action.
What action did you have in mind?
The Empire is declining. We cannot allow Nevarra and Ferelden to chip away our borders. I will see Orlais return to glory as the strongest nation in Thedas.
You intend to return to expansionism?
I like to solve problems in the simplest
8. We need 8. By the way.
I'd like to know more about you.
All of Orlais knows.
Alright, so I found 3 so far, I believe.
You should not have handed in the.
Why?
Because we need 85 court approval.
It doesn't matter if you have more than that. We have 100.
We need 85 minimum.
Yeah.
While I am a man of
So be careful during the time there.
she charmed the Council of Heralds. They gave the crown to her, and while it looks fetching on her, I intend to take it back.
What's your claim to the throne?
The 100 Days Cough swept Valvoya in 877. It killed thousands of children, royalty and commodore alike. There are only 3 living grandchildren of Emperor Judicael I. Myself, my sister Floriane, and Celine. And I am the eldest. By rights, the crown should have passed to me.
If you're the rightful heir, how did Celine become empress?
I am the oldest, but I lack the Valmont name. My mother was the late emperor's sister. Celine is a Valmont. Her honored father was my mother's brother. But she is the youngest. When there is any doubt surrounding the line of succession, the matter falls to the Council of Heralds. Celine outplayed me, forming alliances on the council for support. So they passed over me in her favor.
So you intend to out-negotiate your cousin?
It will take heroic effort on my part, Inquisitor, and a lot of brandy. The talks will take most of the evening. Make her willing, we will emerge triumphant.
We'll speak later, Duke Gaspard.
Another time, friend.
Alright, so how many do I have at the moment?
I think that's 3. We need 5. I don't know where the hell they're at either.
So that's what you gotta find.
That's what I got. I'm trying to fucking find the spot to pull it up at, dipshit. Yeah, so
We currently that's how many we currently have. Is that a 2 or a 3?
I can't tell. It looks like 2.
I think we have 2 because we had to turn in the 1.
We got Palace Garden, which we got. We got the Guest Wing Gardens, which we got. Did you get the Grand Apartments?
Which one's the Grand Apartment? Which wing's the Grand
On the rafters? I don't think we got that yet. Trophy room. Did we even go into the trophy room?
We might have.
Gaspard's desk? I think we did. What the fuck's the trophy room is the question. Servants' quarters, we got those 2.
That's where we need to go.
Yes.
That's where we're going next. I think the Grand Apartments is the 3rd area you go in.
Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure we got the trophy room. Then the royal quarters.
No, the royal quarters is the last place you go.
Oh, the Jardin de Riviere is the last place you go. Make sure you get into the royal quarters.
Doesn't look like negotiations are going well. Doesn't look like negotiations are going well. My dear Maximilian.
How many hollows are there total?
It's like 10.
Alright,
We
so...
only need 8.
This is a Hall of Heroes. Guest wing.
I don't think the dogs are going.
We found the one out here.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one was used for the
We
fucking...
found the one up there.
The one up there was the one that was used to progress the quest.
We found... I think I've only found 2.
I think you found 3.
Because I found the one outside, I found that one. What's the third one you think I found?
Did you get into the trophy room?
Where's the trophy room?
That's the trophy room. It's locked, but oh shit.
It'll eventually be unlocked, but it hasn't been unlocked yet.
So I'll have to get in there somehow.
Does that actually say trophy room?
It says trophy room on the side of the thing, you dipshit. Why don't you pay attention to the surrounding world?
Alright, so I'm gonna save because I'm about to go into a restricted area. Actually, no.
You need to go to the servants' quarters.
I know.
You're going the wrong way.
No, I'm purposely going up here to see if this is the Grand Apartments.
Not. It's the library.
This is the library. The Grand Library.
You do realize this is like, gonna tick away at approval, right?
That's why I saved, so I can reload.
Okay, save's coming.
That's interesting. I think I did, because if it was on that desk in there, I got it.
I don't think we got it. If it wasn't the Grand Apartments, you idiot.
Where's the Grand Apartments?
Probably up the other side of the stairs, you dipshit. But you can't go in there because you have to go to the servants' quarters first.
They should be listed in the order in which you can acquire them.
Doesn't mean they are.
This could be worth checking out.
In the rafters, in the kitchen, and the Grand Apartments.
Oh, God.
What?
In the rafters in the kitchen of the Grand Apartments?
Yeah.
That's in the servants' quarters.
It says Grand Apartments number 1.
Yeah, I know. This is in the area we're going to. I know exactly which one that is, and you're probably going to want to get it because that takes forever and it requires some parkour skills.
Which was going to waste a lot of time doing. Save it before we do it. Stop! Don't even fucking go anywhere. You're going to equip weapons and armor. Right now. On everybody. Is that even what we gave the guy? Where's the fucking script for that dude, man?
I don't remember where I did.
No, I think we had the best shit, so fucking give us the best shit. I think we had the dragon armor. We had the dragon armor because we're the only ones who can use it. That's what I know. No, you just missed the dragon armor, dipshit. We're the only ones who can use that. Did you give us a helmet yet? Wait, no, that would be fucking hers. No, that would be hers. Because remember, we hit her super sexy. She was a super sexy one. She was, just, I forget what we give her. Will you check? There's no fucking armor on them, so does it really matter what they have? Give her that. Give her the helm too, you dummies. You didn't give any of them helmets. What are you joking at?
Trying to find the best helmet to put on him.
Why are you giving him one of those dexterity, you idiot?
got the best armor rating.
No, it doesn't. Go up. Go up. Go up. High. It's best armor rating. Although, for willpower, I guess. She gets fucking dexterity. That's cunning. What do you... Fucking pick something. I'm pretty sure she has Griffin robes. Did you even give them weapons? Moron? Yes, I don't
Weapons,
remember.
we need those?
I think that was ours.
I think so too.
I guarantee the shield I don't remember. I think, what was ours? I think it was we had the tower shield. No, the temple. Wait. What did we have? Because there's another shield all the way at the top. Is that on? Is that what we had?
It's what we're gonna have now because it's the best shield.
Fair enough. She obviously, you know, why does she have fucking knives? She had the Dalish bow. She had her, because that's the best one we have. Sandra, is that one-handed? It's not. Shiv had a shield. Why do we have we're carrying all this shit that we don't need? Are these jobbers to make sure we sell shit? Oh yeah, sure. It's so fun. I think you're missing somebody.
I am Dorian.
Duh. Dumbass. Oh. I think that's what we gave him. Oh, there's that. Hold on. Give him that one.
Middle of this crap.
What are you
Fully
doing?
qualified
Because you didn't give him accessories, you idiot. Dorian has not had accessories the entire fucking game. And yes, these are very important to me.
Leave it to you to worry about accessorizing.
Yeah, I do. By the way, we're gonna get rid of some of this guy. That's his fucking one. I knew there was a better one than the one he had. In the kitchen. Save it. Save it. This is that safe. I mean, this is just it's up here somewhere. Did you just like? Do you want me to do this?
Yes, I do.
I haven't done this in
Because I will waste time doing this. We don't seem to be losing any court approval for some reason.
I'm not happy.
We might not lose it in the areas where there's combat.
I'm not lose a period in this area. Good stuff. Stop it!
He says as he literally loses it 5 seconds later.
Fucking hell. That's what I told you to say before we did it. There's the Hollow statue.
That's the third one we can get. Remember, we're allowed to miss 2.
I'm not missing this one. No, this one. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna suck. hate this part. This is stupid. I'm saving this in a separate file. This is the time where I'm going to say yes, we're saving in a new game. Although we have a lot of extra saves we don't need for that for some reason.
What was that?
That was an accidental hit. I didn't mean to do that. Too close. No! No! No!
No!
This does not count as cheating because I specifically stated in the beginning of this that this is the sole purpose of why I'm saving it. This does not count as save scumming. This counts as a redo. Because I don't feel like I'm trying to. Oh, fuck.
You don't feel like having 85 fucking court approval when you leave this area.
Shit.
Here's a great question. Why did they have to put this particular challenge in an area where you're...
Shh! I need you to shut up for a second. Go, 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 go. Oh, save it as soon as you can now. I'm not doing that again. I literally had sprinted on that thing like, fuck this. Fuck this. Swoosh. I picked it up, right? It did count as it. Oh, what are you doing? Did you investigate the entire area? Not in this entire area, the entire area in the fucking area. I'll let you going in there. See? Told you. Just loot the chest. Alright, let's go. Stop. I'm gonna go and take immediately left.
There must be something here.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they actually didn't force us to like sit there and like fucking tap the thing.
What's he doing here?
This guy's way too fancy to belong down here. What's his story?
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Stop! Well, kill them both. What are you doing?
Watching this approach. They're organized.
Go north of the dude. North of that guy, the dead body. Until you hit a wall. Keep going. All the way. Keep going. Don't stop. Do not press go. Do not click. Just keep going. Keep going. Kill that guy. Kill that guy on the town. Hell the fuck goes down there. Should we like suddenly forget how to attack people? Go that way, go up those steps.
Through this door?
No, no, no. Keep going. Up the ladder. There's gonna be a loot chest and a hollow up here. Somewhere. There's a loot. Yeah, let's fire, we need 3 more.
Is there any more in this area?
I don't think so. I think there's another one in the grand apartments. Along the east wall of the room with the Venatori, we meet Ambassador Briala. That's what it says. Jam Apartments 2-2. You should gain a court approval back really fast.
Wow.
Because you still have to dance with the Duchess or with the Duchess. Which you never did yet.
Inventory still full?
What was it? It's just loot. You know, next time we decide to do this, how about we make sure we have shit in our inventory? That's probably a better weapon though. That looks like a fucking kick-ass weapon. I don't have to do all this fucking work for you. Oh right, because you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing.
Well, because you're more knowledgeable about what is good. And yes, people, we are not stopping until we have finished this entire main quest line. However long that is.
I'm gonna get rid of some of these.
No, don't get rid of the formal attires.
I'm getting rid of... Yeah? Why not?
Because you gotta put them back on when you head back into the...
Yeah. Where do these go to? Cole and Vic. Of course, neither one of them is in here. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing this. Oh, well, if it's only mages only. Fuck that. Hey! Wake up, bitch. I think they missed a Hala statue somewhere.
Why is that?
I don't know. You didn't have time to wander around, right? I think they're dead. You just turned yourself around, you idiot.
Yes, I did.
Turn around! Hold on. Stop. Good job missing something that actually went on the ground.
What's that?
We need to find the library.
The library? There is no library in this area.
We need to find... There's a library in here.
I was already there.
No, there's a library in this area. Keep going. Trust me.
No, I was already in the library in this area, is what I'm saying.
Well, then you fucked up and you missed something important.
What?
There's a fucking hollow door you need to open that goes to Celine's vault to get the fucking goddamn necklace from Briala so we can get the fucking ending we want.
Nope, you don't need that.
Yeah.
No, that's not how you win. That's how you get the. That's how you get Celine and Briala to reconcile. That's not what we're doing.
Don't we only need fucking 5? We already have the ones we need for it.
At least I'm pretty sure. Make sure I'm right, but I'm fairly certain.
You need blackmail material on Briala, you need blackmail material on Gaspard, and you need it on Celine. I know the one you need for Celine is the fucking soldier.
Yeah. The blackmail material.
I don't know what the one for Briala is. And the
one for Briala.
The one for Gaspard is pretty goddamn obvious.
The one for Briala is you will find a servant that. And
that's right. It's the servant.
And they're all in the apartments.
I don't know what the one. What's the one for Gaspard? Is it the fucking knife in the back?
It's either the knife in the back or it's no, it's the mercenary who explains what his plan was.
No.
What?
You find secret orders.
Where did you find the? Where did you find
the trophy room?
Which we can't get to yet.
We can't get to yet.
That's the hollow door you're probably talking about.
Yeah. Lovely. Which we don't need unless, well, there's something else in there, but it's a knife, so we really don't give a shit. What do we need? Kill the dudes, there's many people in there.
Fancy meeting you here.
And I saw the hollow statue. It was right next to me.
Couldn't you be dancing?
It's still in the scene.
Yeah.
What will the nobility say?
I don't think it matters.
No doubt there's a line of people breathlessly waiting for dances with me.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Errol's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
Gaspard's killed him, I think. The knife has a Chalon crest on the hilt.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Gaspard didn't seem desperate.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
And the cost? I'm a pragmatist in this case.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Keep an eye on that, I think you went the wrong way. Did you just go the wrong way? You went backwards, I think. Hold on. Did you grab the crescent slicer?
I might have.
Look at that. Blah 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 blah. Yep.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Talk to him. Oh, did you even talk to him?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like you talked to him.
All she said was, "Thank you, Inquisitor." Alright, so now we have 90, and I got another coin I can toss into the fountain. That helps. There's probably more Blackmore myth.
It's the Florine dance.
What?
It's the Florine dance.
I know.
It's the Florine dance.
Your point?
So we get a lot of court approval.
I know.
So we don't need any more. How do we get the one that gives us the fucking thing for Briala? Did you already get that shit?
Did you see that knife-beard servant go to the kitchen? A ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of them.
You need to get to the ballroom. Fast. Before the second bell. After the second bell. After the second bell. You didn't make a comment on the second bell yet, did he?
That was the first bell I heard.
The second bell.
There.
Now you need to. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now we get the hell in there. Yeah, that gives us more court approval.
Because fashionably late.
Fashionably late. I'm trying to know why that's a thing. Okay.
Inquisitor Travel. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Yeah, interesting thing.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Dance.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
Last date as well.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I'm not telling you at this point. You should probably blatantly ours.
Is that what we both want?
Go ahead.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I trust the Inquisition.
I trust the Inquisition, Your Grace. Every man for himself in the Imperial Court, after all.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
Oh, thank God it didn't fuck us over. That's the one I was worried about the
You
most.
must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
We are at 100 again. Yay!
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
No, dance is good for Corypheus.
I'd happily do more dancing. Just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you
dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Florian is up to something. Well, Venatory agents.
Now Florian is up to something.
But I don't think it really matters.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Florian and her brother are thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
Not doing that.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I say we need more information. This me.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor. You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Into the trophy room.
Yep.
It should be open now.
Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, how to.
What?
And then you glitch your way in. Oh, stop, go back. Oh, you can do that.
Did you see that knife-haired servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of them.
Don't we all?
Now, how do we
talk to him? Trust me, talk to him. That's not talking to him, dumbass.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
People exaggerate.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard.
I told you.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
Just talk to Colin.
If you like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my post.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor. Let's go.
Get the fuck in there.
I should look around.
There's a door behind you.
It's pointing me to something.
Get in the fucking thing. Oh yeah, hell, it's touch too. Pretty sure that's black metal too that we needed.
I grabbed some in there.
Yeah, so we don't need the mercenary. That's the black metal material we need. And by the way, we lost quarterboard.
We lost a single point of quarter blue holes.
Yeah, that's true. So we don't need to deal with that.
Which I can fix right now.
What the fuck? We're not gonna get all of them, by the way. We're gonna bother trying to get all the blackmail. It's fucking impossible. Was it?
Tossing coins in there gets you more.
Gives you one.
Yeah, and I needed one.
No, I don't give it. That gives you one. Jeez. Look at all these things.
So, how many Hollands do I have?
You have enough.
I know I have enough. I'm just curious as to
You
how
have
many I
enough.
actually have.
This is 11 hollows, by the way.
I have 7.
Yep.
I cannot believe you danced 4 times with Cyril before.
Interesting.
So theoretically, we should already have the blackmail against Gaspard.
Well, that's useful.
What are you doing?
Your investment seems to be paying off. No one wants to lose their country because they were afraid of interest rates. I am not talking.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh shit. Oh, you still gotta equip yourself. Again. Just yourself. I think that's our shield. And that's definitely our axe. That's a two-handed weapon. And we're definitely gonna go. Oh, regular one. So, yep, never mind. That's what I was about to say. This was not there. It's probably the don't exit.
Sarah, what are you wearing? Are you sure it's dead?
What? Is there something? Oh, ha ha. Eat it.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
In case I'm about to open the wrong door.
Save. Nope, it's the right door.
There's something else over here.
Up there?
This is embarrassing.
I love how they tastefully cover it up too.
I do too.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. It led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
I can guess your hopes.
I can imagine what you thought your reward would be.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment...
A rather compromising situation for him.
Arrested for treason.
She'll be all prim, but here's you with your bits out.
I
don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic, or him for falling for it.
Him for falling for it!
Oh, Lizzie.
I need you to testify.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
That's two.
Do they even like being so... like they are? Ugh.
Doesn't matter now.
It might.
It really doesn't. You need to go through that door. That's why.
And there's Briala's.
And there's Briala's. That's why I said you need to go through that door. That was the greatest thing ever.
Are you alright?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This is Florian's room?
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
All sorts of people tonight are taking advantage of this wing being closed.
Briella probably knew it was dangerous and sent me anyway. One more embarrassing secret erased. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play Revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Just for that.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Brianna's.
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hate made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
I do believe we have everything we need. Apparently we didn't find anything in here for him. How do we know? I guess we do need the fucking mercenary though.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
You painted Orlesian arsehole!
Stop.
When I get out of this, I'll
Save. Definitely save it before we do this.
We can't go back, but I don't think we need to.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I knew you were involved.
You're here for another dance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because we're putting it out now.
What?
Don't say anything.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Corypheus will be disappointed.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver
Of course!
the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
I'm sure he'll get used to it. No, I'm sure he'll get used to it, trust me.
You're not being kind, Florian. He's got to get used to disappointment.
But not today, I think.
Because if you did anything else, that would piss you off. I hate you.
Assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Yeah, you're being attacked. Don't worry about trying to fucking close it. Just kill them. Did you just do the rift?
Yeah.
I love how you're just standing there and not doing anything. Something's fucking attacking her. How about you go help her out? So she stops using all of your health potions.
What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Those were in fact demons.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
May God bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
So, hey.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky tons of cheese.
I need you to testify.
I need you to tell that to the Empress.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
We're after one assassin, right? Should the rest just queue up?
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
All we need to do is get back before it gets to fucking leaked. Shit.
We won't even have a boss battle.
Yeah, because you slipped past it. You didn't know that?
No. That's not what I mean.
Huh?
Depending on what you do, you may have to have a boss battle with Florian, but we won't.
We can't, there's still a chance for us to do it, but there's no reason for us to do it.
What do you mean you slipped past it?
You slipped, no, don't worry about it. We can sneak past it really easily if we want. Well, let's get out of this hellhole and get back to the fucking party, man. Where's your fucking party at, man? Get it.
I must say, I always liked it.
I love this part who's still in armor.
Yeah. I also love actually confronting Florian and exposing her right in front of everybody.
That's what we're doing.
I know.
The Empress will begin her speech. What should we do?
I'll talk with Florian. Talk with Florian. Talk with Florian.
Wait here, Color. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
We have more than 85, right?
The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Plenty more.
We owe the court one more show, Grace.
Inquisitor.
Everyone's watching. Smile.
Yep.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even praised your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard, you cannot believe this. You know I would never...
That's significant right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Ha! I love that line.
And now, to other things.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming...
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
All of you are at fault.
Every one of you is implicated. You all conspired to allow this to happen.
That's a bold claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
How do we do this?
Gaspard planned a coup.
Are you sure?
Gaspard brought hired mercenaries into the palace for a coup. I have the word of his captain.
Oh, Gaspard. So predictable. Brutality is your only talent.
You know better, Rihanna.
You don't hold the moral high
Oh.
ground, Rihanna. You did murder ambassadors and forge documents.
So what if I did? Take me down, and elves will riot in every city in the Empire.
They won't. Not when they learn you are sleeping with the woman alienage. And Celine knew of Gaspard's coup and let it go far enough to hang him for treason.
You've made your point. What do you want?
Work together for Orlais.
You are three of the best minds in the Empire. You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
Well, so many people won't like that, but
I cannot believe you want to make a speech. This is foolish.
We have no choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindest to all of us.
He's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard will now hold a place of honor in our cabinet.
Friends, we assembled are the leaders of the Empire. We must set the example for all Thedas. We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united or surely we will fall alone.
We will save Thedas from calamity, but only together may we accomplish this.
We will heal our wounded country. A long road of reconstruction lies before us. But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations?
I'm a little distracted by the enjoyability.
After all your efforts on
I have to say, her voice.
They ran out of punch.
They ran out of punch.
Punch ran dry.
Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were...
You already know the question I'm going to ask, but I'll ask it off stream.
Alright.
Regardless of my personal interest, Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic.
Well, I mean...
Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
We have to ask the question. We have to.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore.
See, I like that. The fact that she's pointing out is like, I know these.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
It's been a long night.
I'm just worn out. The night has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask, my lord.
Alright, so that's the party done.
Yep.
Just as soon as we're sure that there are no other cutscenes to play.
Wow.
We're ending.
Oh no, I just saw that happen with the divine election. That's what I'm saying.
What?
I'm scrolling down to see if there's the. There you go. Whoever remains will be judged. I forget about that.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us,
you know,
revered mother.
just mixing up Josephine.
Unfortunately,
we don't actually get to see this mixing.
The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his friend Hawk.
And I believe at this moment this will end the
will.
stream. Yes, it will.
I will note that we did it backwards. I usually do the Grey Wardens first and then the party.
Well, I did the party first. We did the party first, we should say, because well, there was a lot
because he wants to do the Grey Wardens and it was my turn.
Yes. And because I love being the Grey Wardens, because I love the epic battle that happened the other bit, because we already know how it's going to end. But that's going to end the stream. The next time we're going to do minor maintenance stuff.
And then he'll probably charge head first.
For the Wardens!
Alright. Sayonara. And we'll see you
Please out. As soon as you figure out how to do this. Don't shut the stream off first, dumbass. Just ensure, no, just give me the fucking thing. Just give me it. Just give me the controller. Give me it. Stop broadcasting.